Hi, I'm Jen, the head broad in charge at the Brassy Broadcasting Company, and here's a quick tutorial to show you how to use Audacity to record and edit your podcast once you have it downloaded to your PC. I have Audacity saved to the desktop, so I'm just going to open that up. Okay, the first thing I want to do now that I have Audacity opened up is I want to make this window just a little bit bigger. There we go. The next thing I'm going to do is look at my inputs and outputs. So the microphone icon right here shows me this is what microphone is feeding into Audacity. I'm using an external microphone, the ATR 2100 USB microphone. I see it showing up in the box automatically. If it was not showing up, I would click that down arrow and see what my options were. But it's showing up. And then we're going to go to the output, which is this sound icon right here. And I have this set up because I have my headphones plugged into my ATR 2100 so that I can monitor my recording, and that is set up as it should be. If your headphones are plugged into your microphone so that you can monitor while you're recording, you want to make sure that your microphone is showing up here. If you have your headphones plugged into just your PC, then you're going to see, like, for example, on the PC I'm on, it would just say speakers, but I'm monitoring through the microphone. And the next thing you're going to want to look at is this center box right here. And I've got this set up to be a mono recording. You can change it to stereo, but for the purposes of what we're doing for just a quick, simple recording, we are going to record in mono. In this area of the screen, we can adjust our input and output levels. So we can turn the recording volume down a little bit, or we can raise it up a little bit. You do not want to put it all the way over to the right because that causes clipping, and clipping is going to make your audio sound really crunchy and bad, and nobody's going to want to listen to it. And this icon then is the output. And now we are going to start recording. I will tell you, you're going to want to keep an eye on this section of the screen because you do not want the level going up past this -6. That's ideally what you want to shoot for. If you start getting into the red up here in the 0, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute, that's where you're going to get that clipping sound. So let's record and see what happens. And to get started, we're just going to hit this red recording button. Hi, I'm Jen Eads, the head broad in charge at the Brassy Broadcasting Company, with a quick tutorial to show you how to record and edit your podcast in Audacity. And then to finish this up, we just hit stop. Now, let's play this back. And to go back to the beginning of the recording, we're just going to hit that button for the transport bar. Or you can hit Shift Home. Now hit the play button. Or you can also just hit the space bar for a shortcut. Okay, great. So we've got our recording, we weren't clipping, all is well. Now let's make a quick edit, because if we go back here and I click and you see the bar pops right back up there, that's where it's going to start playing from. I want to get rid of that little noise. We don't need that. And to make that edit, we are going to go up here. So you'll notice that this is the selection tool. And when this is highlighted, the bar, the selection tool, goes to wherever we are clicking. So I want to start my edit right about here. So I'm past that little noise that I want to get rid of. And I've got a little space before my voice comes in. And now I just want to cut this area. So I want to drag this. That's my selection tool. And I'm going to hit the scissors, and that is going to disappear. And you can see when I made that cut that my audio automatically shifted to the left. And let's play that. Let's say we need to make an edit to cut out part of the clip, but we don't want the audio to shift automatically. To do that, we've got our selection tool. We're just going to drag and highlight, and then we are going to go to Edit and Remove Special, and you're going to do Split Cut or Control-Alt-X. And then to drag the audio, we're going to hit the time shift tool. And we're just going to drag that. And maybe we want to leave a little space there. We're just going to drop it and then go back to the selection tool and hit play. And that's how you cut and drag your audio. And we don't need this little bit here. So we're going to take our selection tool, drag it to the end, and just hit cut. Okay, now we are ready to save this. So let's go ahead and make sure we have our files saved. I'm going to save project as. And we're just going to call this Audacity tutorial. That way we have it saved before we do any exporting. And to share this file as an MP3, now we're going to go to File, Export, and Export as MP3. And again, we're just going to save that as Audacity tutorial. We've got that saving as an MP3 file type. We're going to keep our bit rate at constant and this quality at 128 kbps. And then we're going to go ahead and force this export to mono. And then here's where you can add some additional information into this track. So I'm going to put Jen Eads for the artist name. And for the track title, we're going to call this Audacity tutorial. And then you can see additional information that you can add there, like year, genre, comments. We're just going to leave that as it is and hit OK. Now, let's go find our Audacity file. I'm going to close out of that. We're going to save it again. I know that I named this file Audacity tutorial. And there it is in my music folder under Audacity tutorial MP3. And that's it. That is how you record, make a couple basic edits, and then export your Audacity recording to an MP3 for upload to your podcasting host. For more podcasting tutorials, visit brassybroad.com or check out my YouTube channel, Jen Eads Brassy. Thanks.